Alright, I'm back. Where are the gusts? Well, there are a lot of strong gusts in the Great Lakes region, blowing between 30 to 50 miles an hour. In some cases, 60 miles per hour over Lake Huron, especially Sault Ste. Marie. Wherever there are some strong to severe weather, winds gusts are up to 30 miles an hour there. And a few places in the desert southwest and parts of the Great Basin too, just up to 30 to 50 miles an hour there. Alright, now let's talk about humidity. Now there's plenty of humidity in Maine, especially Oklahoma and Arkansas. Rainfall accumulation. There's plenty of rainfall to go around, just up to 2 inches of rain in places like Arkansas all the way to Colorado and New Mexico. And up to 2 inches of rain in north central Nebraska. Tampa Bay area, up to 2 inches of rain there. This is just an estimate, folks, not the actual amount that's happening right now. Consult with your local officials for actual observed rainfall amounts that have happened recently, especially wind gusts and wind speed and wind and sustained wind as well. Let's talk about the upper part of the atmosphere with the 3-day forecast, which is blended with the tropical update. So what do we have? Well, okay, so this is the GFS model. And this is the 500 millibar map. But keep in mind that this is way above our heads. And let's assume that this is right now. Alright? Now, let's see what we got. We do have Weak Ridge, located over the Great Basin in the desert southwest. And an upper level low, just located northeast of the Great Lakes region. Which means that there is a trough there. What does this mean? Well, folks, it's actually plenty of storms that are happening throughout the Great Lakes region, interior parts of the Northeast, all the way down to the Southeast, and especially the desert Southwest and the Great Basin too, getting a lot of showers and storms there. Now we move on to 24 hours from now. Hold on a minute. Alright. Now, what about for tomorrow night? There's going to be a trough that's going to be over Lake Ontario and a ridge located over the Colorado Rockies and a little bit over South Dakota. What does this mean? It means there's going to be plenty of wet weather throughout the desert Southwest and the Great Basin. And also, there's going to be some wet weather throughout the northern plains as well. And storms will be happening throughout much of the Northeast, all the way down to the Carolinas and Georgia. Now let's move on to Wednesday night. It's going to be a ridge that's going to be over the desert southwest and the Colorado Rockies. And I see there is a weak upper level low that's going to be located over the coastal part of the Pacific Northwest. Hold on a minute, folks. There's more background music. Hello, Mythic Chimera. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. And welcome, Lexi J. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys having a good day today. Right now, I'm talking about the weather, but sometimes background noises tend to create problems. And we will get to Mushroom City in Minecraft by 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'm just covering the weather as a meteorologist. And we're talking about the 3-day forecast and the tropical update, as well as something else that may come into play. So welcome, welcome. I will check that out later on. Hey, Black Morris, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. All right. Let me just set things up for myself, just making sure that everything's fine. Your streams are amazing. Just to give you a follow, keep up the great work. Success will surely come your way. Well, I do have socials with me, but Discord. Well, I haven't really prepared myself with Discord actually. Yeah, but I'll set up my own Discord like as soon as I'm done with the stream. But right now, we just gotta talk about a little bit more about the weather, and then we'll get to Mushroom City and Minecraft right around 7 o'clock. Now let's see what we got for Wednesday. Let me just pull up the chat just so I don't forget. Okay, so what we have here is that we do have trough. It's going to be over just north of the Great Lakes region near Hudson Bay. And I did say that there is a ridge over the Colorado Rockies. And there is another ridge just located over New England. And what does this mean? Well, folks, there could be somewhat weather, but that's going to be offshore. And there's going to be somewhat weather throughout the Great Lakes region, all the way to the intersection of the Ohio River and the Mississippi River as well. And somewhat weather would still linger throughout the desert southwest and the Great Basin too. And finally, by Thursday night, an upper level low will be just north New England, and which means that there's going to be a trough dominating throughout the East Coast. A ridge, two ridges, but they're stacked onto each other. One is going to be over Texas and the desert southwest. Another one is going to be over the Dakotas, and a small trough will be over Montana. So what does this mean? It means there could be somewhat weather that will still linger around. And especially more wet weather will plague throughout the East Coast, and especially throughout eastern Montana. But we'll check a little further. Oh, and given that we're using the GFS model, let's go back and zoom out and see what we're dealing with in the tropics. I mean, because right now we are transitioning to the tropical update. But hope you guys doing well. So, no, if you guys have weather discussions or have weather conditions do you guys have in mind, feel free to type in the chat just so that I get a better sense of what you guys are dealing with and what's actually there and what's been put out there right now. I'll deal with that later in the stream, Black Morris, but I do appreciate it. Alright, now Let's see what we got in the tropics. Okay, so I see that we do have a tropical wave that's right between the Windward Islands and Africa, which could signal a chance of development, but right now I'm just not really seeing it because we do have strong upper level winds, which is responsible for bringing in the Sahara dust, which indicates dry air. That's going to wrap around the tropical wave and create some dry conditions throughout parts of the Caribbean and throughout the tropical Atlantic. And also, we do have a strong trough that's going to be over the eastern half of the country. And going forward, well, the tropical wave tends to become a little weaker because you have this dry air that's going to get sucked into that area flow pressure, but it'll create some wet weather throughout the Windward Islands, maybe a little bit of waves. Trough will remain there, but in the Gulf, you're not seeing much. It's a barometric swamp there, and strong winds aloft over the Caribbean Sea. Then we see for Wednesday night, well, that tropical wave tends to disappear. And, well, just a little bit of rotation just north of the Windward Islands, but not something to be impressed by. But one will come out of Africa, but we'll see what happens. But it doesn't look like as though it'll have any chance of development. But this is a thing for Wednesday night. And this trough, it's going to start exiting out, but there could be another one right behind it. Well, let's see what we got for Thursday night. Still another trough, but yet this area of high pressure aloft dominating the Atlantic. Well, you do have this wave over Cabo Verde Islands out of Africa, but that is not going to do much to develop the system. Then we move on to a Friday night. Trough is there, and a tropical wave would start moving in, but a little bit of weakness of upper level winds. But still, see what happens. Sorry, I got something stuck. Okay. I see that there is a wave coming, just popping up out of nowhere, which could mean that there could be an area of disturbance, could be a tropical storm in the making, and the one that just came out of Africa, but I just don't see that happening, folks. My Sunday night. That tropical wave tends to weaken because of this this upper level winds. It's shredding the system. All this dry air, it's going to get sucked in. And we do see a tiny bit of area of rotation, which could mean a tropical storm, could be in the making. But now these upper level winds hold on a minute. Yeah. Okay. Now, finally, next Monday night. Yeah, there's plenty of strong winds aloft. There's not going to be much in terms of development with tropical systems in the tropical Atlantic. Trough would stay in position throughout the southeast, and another upper level low would be over the Canadian Maritimes, which means that, well, there could be some rotation. Tropical storm just located right here where I'm pointing.